What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here at the first team YCS here in Atlanta. Here with my boy Slim.
You already know.
And we are here with the one and only Cody Angelov. We got our teammates Manal, Damar, and Young Ed, baby. We got Golden Goat Tape here in third place, and we're gonna go start off with Cody and his deck list. Let's see it, baby.
So I played Sky Striker, go second Sky Striker. That turned into go first Sky Striker. Day 2.
Tell them what your record was when you were going second day 1.
Alright, so day 1 I was 3 and 4. All right, but all right, my teammates.
Look at their teammates' faces, bro.
They carried me. That's what I picked the teammates well.
They didn't pick well. Sick name. He pulled out day 2 though.
He made it
He listened to y'all.
Day 2 he made it up.
Alright, but yeah, I played go second Sky Striker / go first.
But look at these price cards though, baby. Price cards.
Alright, so you gotta play 3 of these, obviously. You're retarded if you don't. 3 Ash. I don't want to play 3 of this, but you have to in this deck because Shared Ride and Phantasme, like, those cards just auto win against you. It's annoying. So yeah, you have to play 3 of this in this deck. 2 Valor. I wanted to play 3. I really wanted to play 3, but I didn't have the room for it. I also wanted to play 2 other hand traps, Bell and Ogre.
1 and 1.
Play one of
Yeah, one ups.
Weird.
Yeah, so like Bell, honestly, I thought there would be more mirror matches, but I only played 2. So yeah. It hit Call by the Grape all day though, so I guess it was alright.
It did some work.
Yeah, that's all the monsters right there.
Alright.
And for my 30 spell deck,
Oh my god.
I actually played 3.
3 auto win card. This card's insane. Shout out to the reprint as well, so people can play it.
Shout out to the room.
3 D barrier against Salamangreat.
Yeah. Bro.
3 area because, like I said, I was playing go second, and this you always want to see this card. Honestly, this card is just insane, especially compared with the 3 multi-roll. Since I think all Sky Striker decks should be playing 3. This card literally says your opponent can't play the game.
Yeah.
Next, Shark Cannon. This should be 2 of. Like this card is insane. I wanted to play 2 of. I also wanted to play Call by, but I didn't have room for it. So yeah, I'm bad or whatever. Hornet Drones, Eagle Booster, Jamming Wave, and Afterburner. I wasn't playing this card to begin with. I wanted to play MSD over it, honestly, but it was alright. It was alright. Those are the Sky Striker cards. And since I was going second, 3 twin, I thought there would be a lot of Salamangreat mirror matches. And not really, but still, this card put in work, honestly. This card is really good. 2 Desire. I also wanted to fit a 3rd one of this in there, but I thought, like I said, I would play a lot of mirror matches. And if you banish your Shark Cannon or your Eagle Booster, then that sucks. But the card says draw 2, so you have to play it. Next, 2 Foolish Burial Goods for the 1 Malifaux Fusion. Nah.
No.
We played 2. We played 2.
No. Did you actually fuse one time though, at least? Did you Widow Anchor some battle
So we can end this deck profile now if you want to ask us questions. 2 of this card is really good though, honestly.
Look at Manal's face when he said that run 2 of this.
So I'd play 3 over 1.
Oh my god.
This card literally makes all your cards +1s.
Profile's over. It's done.
Don't watch it anymore.
No more.
I played 2 of this at the 200th as well. And like both events was actually really good.
Obviously, he hasn't moved on from 200.
He hasn't moved on.
2 terraforming causes free spell for your area, and then Upstart and Rhoda.
I didn't even know Cody's deck. Look at his face.
Okay.
They call it the grave.
Okay, that's 40 cards
That's
right there.
40.
It was pretty good.
No, it's 38 with
Yeah,
2 Metal
40.
fusions, bro.
Yeah, 38.
38,
37.
37 with
37.
upstart
Found the
Metal
new
fusions.
upstart.
It's a slow start. It's a slow start.
Down start.
We're roasting him right now. It's okay though. He got third place. He's fine.
So you have to play 3 of this. You have to play 3 of this. I only like 2 of this. I never needed a third one. Like I never need a third one, especially with Kana. Like you don't need like 3 high octane in my
Don't show
opinion.
that card.
That's the Sky Striker cards. I only play 9 extra deck. Phoenix, Unicorn, and then Grusu, because this card's really spicy with another card in the extra deck.
I wonder why.
Boral Sword. I side Fusion of Fire. The card is super poly with multi-roll. Like, they literally have to negate the multi-roll, or I just wipe their board and kill them. And like with Shizuku, it makes it do double damage.
Yeah, because it's
Like-
lower.
Like, no one's siding Fusion of Fire. It's weird.
And once
like
they
this-
double Battlefield fusions,
It was insane. It was insane. But yeah, honestly, the best card in the extra deck though, Hida.
I eat the
This
big
card right here.
game.
Oh, everyone's playing Ash. Everyone's playing Ash and everyone's playing Phoenix on their deck. So if you make this with a Kagari and something you still off a Widow Anchor or a Shark Cannon, then you can make this and then go straight into Ningirsu and then clear your board and then make your Sky Striker Link again. So it literally clears like 3 cards for free, and then you still have your Sky Striker Link.
Yeah.
This card was insane all weekend. I convinced Manov to play it, and I think he'd agree that was probably the best card in the
Best-
extra deck.
that was his input for Manav's deck.
Yeah, nice.
It was nice.
Sour Needle Fiber.
Sorry.
And for the side deck, 2 Lancia. I wanted to play 3, but I didn't really have the room. Also, I have a really good matchup against the Warcrest decks anyway, and it's really good against Thunder Dragon. But the new Thunder Dragon decks, they can actually play around it to an extent.
Yeah.
Next, 3 Sphere mode. Build a board decks like Pendulum, which I played 2 of for some reason. The Thunder Dragon decks. Also, I was terrified of the Crusadia Card Dragon deck. I was actually just terrified of that deck, so I wanted something for it. 2 MST, extra back row hate, and it's just a 1-for-1 that you can pop your Area 0 with. That's why I played this over Cosmic.
Yeah.
Next, 2 Shared Ride. I should play 3 of this, honestly. I should actually play 3 of this. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't really have the room for it either, because I wanted to play so many different cards.
Yeah.
I cite 2 call buys.
Hey, they're in the side, bro.
That's what I'm happening.
I cited the call buys for the mirror match and Solomon Great. Also, whenever I went first, all of day 2. So,
Oh,
All of day 2.
let them know.
and then, like I said, from the Chimera, I played 3 Fusion of Fire and Super Poly.
Jesus Christ.
So I play 4 Super Poly cards that just auto win the matchup if I draw them. Like they have to, like you just bait out the Sunlight Wolf with Widow Anchor because you threaten to steal it, so it turns off the roar, and then you just Fusion of Fire and kill them. But yeah, that was the deck that I played.
So
I saw it 3-4.
Yeah, you got the prize card. So
Yeah.
questions on how your experience was at the first team YCS.
Oh, I love this YCS actually. Like it was probably one of the funnest like main events I've ever played in. Like because being with teammates, like sitting next to them and being able to talk through plays, it actually helps a lot. It helps you learn a lot of the matchups because
Why are you laughing,
if
man?
I love. Cody's really good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
He's really good. Say
Best deck builder 2019.
it again.
Cody is really good. We would not have. No, I'm serious. Cody is good though. I'm not trolling.
I recruited the team.
Found talent.
Bounce out.
I found talent that could carry me through day 1. And it was pretty good, honestly. It was really fun though. I really liked the 3v3 team event.
So let's get the shout outs, baby. I know you got them.
Alright, shout out Ed.
Ed, turn around, baby.
Turn around. Turn around.
baby.
No,
Turn around.
It's on your back, bro.
Alright, so
Hey, shout outs.
Trifinity mats right here. Alright. +1 gaming. and Golden Goats.
The team, baby. The team. That's what
Also, shout out to, like I said, my team. They carried me through the entire event.
Golden egg, baby.
And they let me they allowed me to actually be able to play day 2, which I actually did pretty good. After I went first.
You didn't lose.
They listen.
I did, yeah, I did lose.
Day 2.
Shout outs to the people I came with, Jay and Hutch. And that's pretty much it.
All right,
honestly. And shout out to Hector right
He's
here.
eating a sandwich, bro.
Nice.
Shout out to Hector, Robin. Are you sure?
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Also, shout out to everyone that lent me cards.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't own cards. I don't own cards at all. So being able to actually have people that will lend me cards is amazing.
Perfect.
So thank you, everyone.
He doesn't have any cards now. Everyone.
It's all gone now. Yes. Thank you very
His
much.
face when he
I'll be
lost his
taking
friend's
this.
cards.
I'll be
Hey.
taking this too.
Take that. Take it.
We're taking the whole extra.
Take it all, baby.
Everything's gone, baby.
I guess we out.
Congratulations, baby.
Congratulations, What's going on, you guys? Slim here with my boy, Asian Persuasion. You already know, and we're here with the one and only Ediception and.
Hi, I'm Ed.
Hi, I'm Ed. You got third place at the
Yeah.
Team YCS at Atlanta.
I
here.
carried Cody Angeloff to a prize card victory.
Yeah.
There you go.
tell him it's the truth, Manoff. Is it the truth?
It's true.
Oh, baby. All right. So,
What'd you play?
wait, first, I'm going to start off the profile with shout outs because no one watches the end. So, shout out.
Let him go, bro.
Okay, first and foremost,
go.
okay, first, before anything, shouts to Jana Lee and shouts to Johnny Lee. They're my rocks, and I love them. Shout outs to Golden Goats, best team, to Trifinity, to +1 Gaming, and Dex Protection. And then, yeah,
Yeah, you already know, baby.
there you,
You
go.
already know.
All right, there you go.
All right,
Shout
let's-
outs to the Golden Eggs, the best team.
That's the team, bro. Besides Cody.
All right. So, no, Cody Beast, he went sicko mode.
He went Sycamore Gate day
Cody
2.
went nice.
Yeah.
Day 2
Day
though.
two.
Day 2 though, not
Day
day
two.
1.
Yeah.
Day 2.
He woke up, bro, after that.
Alright, bet. Now that we
Alright.
know. What'd you play,
So
bro?
I was too dumb to play Striker, which I think is like really, really good. So I decided to play Thunder because I just need to summon like 5 monsters and I win the game. So
Wait, this isn't Battle Phase game anymore?
no, this is I go first and then my opponent concedes after looking at my
So you
field.
changed it up from Battle Phase game to game 1,
Yeah,
turn 1 game.
It's my main phase FTK.
Main phase game.
Main
All
game.
right. So
Main phase
start off with the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Seconds Light. It draws 2 cards. It's really broken. All right, so this is a Thunder Dragon deck, but I really think the Thunder Dragon cards suck ass. So 2 dark, 3 normal Thunder Dragon. He's the best Thunder because he's a +1. 1 roar. What? This is roar, right? Yeah, roar. I don't know anything, bro. I don't know. This is search. This is search. This is special, and this is special from Grave and Banish. This is what they call them. This is Hawk.
He doesn't know the names.
He's really cool. I like him because like I needed more lights in my deck, and like this doesn't do anything, but like this does when I have this. So it's like nice. What I'm gonna do? Add this back.
Nice.
And then this is my favorite Thunder Dragon besides this one because it's Chaos Monsters, and the Chaos Monsters are like the best cards in the deck. The reason why Thunder Dragon's engine is so good is because like Colossus is crazy, and like it's like the best engine to utilize the Danger Engine, and I think the Danger Engine is like really, really crazy good. So there's my bricks.
There's your bricks?
Bricks. All right.
Bricks.
So for starter cards, we have the best normal summon. This guy is crazy, Fam Sky Blaster. And then also I have 2 Battery Man Solar. So I played this more than this because this only works with Hawk and the Baby Dragons. But then these ones are good with the dangers. So this maximizes it. And also like this card is like broken after you do the first star root jet because you can just special it and it's just a free Thunder. And it's just like more copies of Thunder Dragon cards, but that aren't Thunder Dragon cards because like those cards suck. There's gonna be a common theme in this deck that the dragon part is better than the thunder part. So my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, it's the Dangers, 3 Snake, 1 Bigfoot, 3 Jackalope, and 3 Vanessa.
Vanessa? Wait, why do you call that Vanessa though?
It's Vanessa, Jackie.
Oh my god.
What? This is a
Wait,
real.
they're girl names?
Yeah,
Wait,
I need
Vanessa,
Vanessa,
Jackie.
Jackie, what is it called? Snake. I just call it Snack.
Snack.
And then this one is Bertha.
Oh, that's Bertha, bro. Look,
Bro,
Bigfoot.
I'm dead ass, bro. And then yeah, cause she got Bigfoot. But these cards are really good because like these are just upstarts, and basically all you want to do with this deck is summon a bunch of like monsters that like replace themselves, and then make Saruja. And then once you make Saruja, you just win the game. It's like crazy.
Oh, we gotta forget to mention
Oh, yeah.
this is your card, bro.
No, the one I won isn't here. I had to give.
That's the one you won, though.
Yeah.
That's the one you won, bro.
Okay, and then the Dragon Engine is Eclipse Wyvern, and for Eclipse Wyvern targets, we have Diablo. This is my favorite card in the deck because like this and a Thunder Dragon just turns into like infinite damage. It's 58, and then it turns into the Goliath combo, and then more targets is the prize card. This card's like really good because it lets you like extend, and also it's like a generic like chaos monster. So like. If like Chaos Sorcerer and BLS were Thunder monsters, like it'd be broken. But then like this is a close second because it's a dragon.
So would
it's,
you
like,
play
really
this deck without it? Is the question.
Probably not because I like flexing.
Oh, wait, whose is this one? If this one is yours.
Okay, I borrowed one from Danny. Shout out to him.
My God.
I didn't want to show off, so I got third instead of second. So, and then I played 2 Leveneer. This is a mistake. I think I should have played 3 because like I didn't know Thunder Dragon was gonna be so popular. And this is like the best way to like break the board. Like you just force out a negate with like Sekka's Light or like any type of starter card, and then you just summon this, and then they die. This card is like crazy because like it does so many things. Like even the special summoning effect, like getting the ability to like get more monsters for Saruja is crazy. And this just outs like a lot of it. Like against shitty decks, it pops cards. Against good decks, it gets the good cards out of their hands. So it's like really good. And then more dragons. This is my FTK. So if I go first
turn FTK,
yeah. So I just summoned 2 level 8s because I'm dumb and I don't know how to actually combo. And then I dump this, and then it summons this, and then my opponent doesn't have any fun. So it's really good. Also, I beat a Sky Striker player because I went banish 3 lights for Leveneer. And then I summoned this, and then I banished a multi-roll and the field spell, and it was crazy.
No, you didn't. Stop playing.
That really happened. And then more dragons. So these are like really important because these are the cards you want to be drawing off Saruja or the cards you want to see in your hand. These are like crazy because these count as like 3 monsters, like 2 monsters to link with and 1 to shuffle back with. This is what starts off like the combo because LP is like a card that should be banned. Like Lone Fire shouldn't be in your extra deck. And then Destrudo is really, really good because first and foremost, like a lot of people kind of just stop me from Destrudoing because they think I play Black Rose or Yazi, but I don't. I literally just use this as like a link material and to make the dangers a lot stronger. Like, you know, being able to discard more. But this is really important because like I draw really bad with this deck. Maybe I just suck at building decks, but I literally just draw really bad. And sometimes I draw way too many dragons. And like this card is like really good because basically it's always going to be a dragon that's always in your deck. So you can always have a target for LP. So it's really nice because I really hate summoning from hand because that's a -1. Well, not -1, but
Sick
yeah.
name.
I'm not trying to play
4K,
I'm really not trying to play Marauding Captain. So Colossus is really expensive, so I play 2.
Stop playing.
Not
You're
really.
playing this card.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Bro, it was gifted to me, so that's cool. But so like you don't really need 3 Colossus. You only need it in like really grindy games in the mirror when they were trying to break boards. But like I really felt like the mirror wasn't gonna be popular. I was wrong. And you play 2 because you need it because sometimes you need a random level 8 or just be able to trigger to summon Diablos. And you especially need 2 because against Sky Striker, they're all, like but not statistically, but they almost always have the out to 1. But if you summon 2, then you usually just clean. Also, if you have like this and that, you gotta negate 3 things. And like a common way to like out this is to summon Hayate, dump Widow Anchor, and then Kagaria back, and Widow Anchor. But then if I have this and this, then they can't even do that play. They better have Widow Anchor. But even then, it doesn't even break the board sometimes. Saruja, this is the win condition of the deck. It's crazy because like you get to draw 4, and 9 times out of 10 you chain block it, and it's like your deck is literally like 5 different types of cards. It's like the Thunder Dragons, the Dangers, the Bombs, and the Bricks. And then you literally see every card in your deck because the Dangers are upstarts, and then you draw 4 cards off this every time. I'm really greedy. Like there's so many times where like I'm dead. Like the way I play this deck is like I live dangerously. Like
if you don't have it, you don't have it.
I always try to draw 4, and that's probably why I win a lot with this deck, because I really draw 4 all the time. The Nightmares, you need them for going second. They're really strong because they just like there's so many like good cards to discard, and they just out stuff. So it's like they're just good. It's like generic cards. Link Spider, you need this one for Phantom Sky Blaster, because Phantom Sky Blaster and any card on the field is a Saruja, because you just turn 1 tokens for Link Spider. LP and Argipane. These actually, this card's like fair, like summoning from your extra decks, whatever. But this card is like, it should not be legal. It's literally Lone Fire Blossom for dragons, and dragons like one of the best like type in the game. And it literally can, it can let you go for game, and like it's really ignorant. So like there's so many games where you get Lancia, and then you literally just like get Lancia, and you can't really combo, so you just summon this. Like you can summon Eclipse or summon Destrudo, and you just do that, and then your opponent just can't win. You just FTK them under like 5 hand traps. So it's crazy. Yeah.
That's a god, bro.
No, that card's crazy. Reproducus and Summon is not fair because Lone Fire Blossom still shouldn't be in your deck. You literally have 2 Lone Fire Blossoms, and Repro is like the gateway bridge, and also helps play around like there can only be one, like being able to like turn this into a monster, and then you could like what is it called? Basically like stop having so many Thunders and so many other cards on the field. Borreload. Yeah, I didn't know that there was this Pisty combo that everyone was doing. So I played Borreload, and it came up because there's a lot of games in the mirror where summoning a bunch of monsters and you doing stuff, and they're just going to negate it. So you just summon a Borreload, and then you just try to like live off that. And then my favorite card is Big Eye, or like Cypher Dragon. It just takes monsters, and if you take a XYZ, you gotta overlay it for this Galaxy Eyes. But normally, like what you do is you summon this, and what this card does is it dumps 3 dragons. So the combo is you dump the Arc Brave, and you dump the Goliath, and then any dragon. So what's really cool about this is like this is just like it can be like a pseudo extender, because it dumps like either Eclipse Wyvern, it can dump Destrudo, or it can dump Diablos, and it's able to like extend your combos. Like a common thing I would do is like summon this, and then like dump Destrudo and have anything else, and then I would turn this into like Reproducus and that, and then have like the Destrudo, and I could do like some sort of combo. Or like the best is like when you take a monster and then you just link it to Repro, and then you have like 3 monsters on the field now, which lets you like make big boards. So that was my main deck, and this was my side deck strategy. So shout out to my girlfriend, I love her, Janet.
Look at that token though. Wait, look at that token though.
It's
You
not
gotta put it right here.
It's just a Polaroid. It's really fun.
It's a Polaroid. Pull it out, bro. Pull it out. Stop lying.
It is a
Oh, it is a Polaroid.
It really is a
Let's
Polaroid.
go. Let's go.
Why would I spend money on a token? So I played 3 Lancia. This card like overperformed because I played Orcus and a lot of Thunder Dragon, and this card's like insane. It's kind of like Barrier. Like it's kind of scary because now that the Goliath combo is like really prevalent, like I think everyone should play Destrudo, because Destrudo is like a way to combo under Lancia. And you could just summon Goliath and just win for free. And that's how I won a lot of my games. My opponents would like Lancia me, but I would like hard draw Destrudo, or like, just hard draw Destrudo. Like I just draw one of, and like you're able to just summon Goliath and you get like free games like this. But this is like D-barrier against a lot of people that just don't know what they're doing. 2 Denko Sekkas. This card was awful because everyone just expects Denko Sekka out of a Thunder deck because Denko Sekka is a Thunder. And yeah, so like Denko kind of sucks because people just flip some of them in immediately, so there's like no point. But it's like an auto win versus striker, and besides that, it's like okay. Like I don't even side it against Salomon Great. So like speaking of like awful cards on my side is like this. So I had 14 cards on my side. I didn't know what to do, and I was like, man, I really don't want to lose against Sky Striker random deck. So like this was just like a 15th generic card that like has the overlap against like every deck. So like this card was nice. This is my favorite. This is like my FTK, bro. This is the best side deck ever. So shout outs to Wei Lee. He actually helped me test this deck a lot. And the biggest problem with this deck is obviously Sanctum and Droll. So besides, the common overlap, I just want to explain like my side deck theory is going first. I don't side anything because my deck, I can play around like every hand trap. So I can still just make really good boards under like 2 or 3 hand traps and I'll be fine. So I just wanted to maximize going second. So it may look weird, but I don't side Vanny's Fiend going first. I decided going second against Salmon Great. So the idea is you break their board. And then you just tribute for a Vanny's Fiend, and then you just say, you better have it. And 9 times out of 10, they just don't have it. Because they think that their board is going to break. Their board is going to, like, stop me from doing Thunder Dragon plays. And I literally just turned my deck into a Vanity's Fiend deck. So this helps me draw on a Vanity's Fiend. This kills all the Salmon Great traps. And then this is the win con. Like, in my 3rd and 4th playoff, I got Lanciad. And all I did was just summon 2 guys, tribute for Vanny's Fiend, and just attack. And then he had no out, and it was crazy. And then like these cards obviously like have overlap for other matchups, like just like because I play Second Light, I don't want to play like Twin Twist or stuff like that. So like this card is like really good, like pseudo MSD, and then this card is just broken against Sky Striker. So yeah, that was my awesome Thunder Dragon deck.
That was your awesome.
Yeah.
So in retrospect, how was your experience at the first Team YCS with Mr. Manav over there and Mr. Cody Angela, bro?
Mr. Damar.
Damar.
So I really like this YCS because there was like a lot of camaraderie. Like me, Manav, and Cody, like we really like hyped each other up and pumped each other up. Like it's crazy that like there was so much emotion like whenever we would play. Like it was like literally the anime. It was crazy. Like
Let them know
our soul. And I really felt like my soul was on the line every time I played because like if I lost, like Manav would just look depressed. Or like if Manav lost, I would look depressed. But we just got used to Cody losing, so it was perfect. Yeah, I love you, Cody. But yeah, no, this YCS was like honestly like the funnest YCS I ever played in because like it was just so different because like. A lot of people just like think it's like a normal YCS where it's like 1v1, but like I think we did really well because we really utilized the whole team aspect of the thing. We would discuss like side deck theory like during it. We'd ask each other questions and we literally just help each other out. And like I'm really emotional when I play, and they would just tell me calm down, and stuff like that. And it really like put me on my A game. So I think like obviously like the 3v3. Shouldn't happen all the time, but definitely happen once a year because honestly, it's like literally the pinnacle of like competition. Because like it's like top 4 was insane. There was like over like 100 tops, and there was like multiple championships. So like Konami did something right.
Yeah. So the question is like, can you tell me how you woke up in the morning of Sunday morning, baby, and Saturday morning? Tell me how you woke up.
I had no sleep. So
This man does not.
No incriminating evidence for
like,
Konami.
Can you kind of react what you did Saturday morning?
I was just a child of God the entire time this weekend. So there you go, Konami, if you're watching. I'm a good example of what a duelist should be.
I agree. All right, shout outs, baby.
Already did them.
You already did them.
Honorable mentions, though. Honorable mentions.
No one watches the end. I'm just going to repeat the same thing. So shout outs to Trifinity. Shout outs to Golden Goats. Shout outs to Plus One Gaming. Shout outs to Dex. Shout outs to everybody here into the Airbnb, Alcoholics Anonymous house. Shout outs to the prize card.
Yeah.
Shout out to the prize card. Slumps. Slumps for borrowing the prize card before you got the one you won.
Shout outs to my dog. Shout outs to the guy Sam who bought my headphones on the
girlfriend though. Don't forget.
No, you never forget it, bro. All right.
There it is, baby.
There you go. The YouTube video was 10 minutes.
Bet. That's my guy. Congratulations on 3rd place, Ed.
Thank you.
Team GG right here.
Team Golden Goats.
Congratulations again.
Golden Eggs, baby.
Golden Eggs. You already know, man.
I'm the Phoenix.
You're the best, bro. Congratulations.
Congratulations, bro.
There you go.
What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here with my boy Slim. You already know.
You already know. Man.
And we're here with Manav Damar. Wait, hey, how does it feel, bro, for Konami to misspell
Shout out to
your name?
Konami.
Look at this,
Amazing.
Manav Damar. What's your real name, bro?
So, Manav Damar.
So you're saying Konami got it right.
It's It's okay, happen.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a W, not an M,
W,
right?
yeah.
All right, W instead of that. All
We're
right,
supposed to get a W.
all right. You got third place here, the first team YCS Atlanta here, and here with our actual teammate at reception.
The only other teammate.
Cody's gone because Cody was never there.
Cody didn't show
He
up.
woke up.
Cody showed up day 2.
Dakota played for him, not Cody.
Dakota played for
Dakota
him.
played.
And you're playing what deck, bro? We probably already know, but
I'm playing a Gold Second Sky Striker list.
He said
No, I'm not playing Gold Second Sky Striker.
That shit sucks.
Cody, bro. What is
Cody
wrong
played
with
Go
you?
second, and
greatest
Monop
deck
played the
builder
real
alive,
Sky
Cody
He
Striker.
played 2 Medical Fusion. I'm sorry, Cody.
He played not one.
He played. No.
Wait,
we
hold-
let him play.
Oh,
the
we
metal
did let
phone.
him play.
Mistakes
2
were
Medical
made.
Fusion.
He played 37 cards though.
Yo, Cody went X5 and won a prize card.
Yes, let's go, baby.
That's amazing. All right, baby. Let's get into this Manav.Dawar.
Raise Bay.
Let's go.
Shout out to my boy Stefan, who's the original who started this Raise Bay.
Raise Bay, baby.
You know,
Where's he at though?
that boy long gone.
He gone.
I think the hand traps are like actually terrible this format. It's only good versus Thunder Dragon deck. So I try to minimize as much as I can. Played 3 Ash. This is only for Shared Ride and Phantasme. Of course, it's generically good, but this is the only reason I want to play this card, and I do not want to play this card at all. And the other 2 hand traps I played were 2 Whaler. This I played because I don't want to get killed by Fusion of Fire. Just Whaler that, you get to survive and you get to play next turn. And it's also good interaction with, if you have a Widowmaker set, they summon Phantasme, and then you Whaler, and then you discard, and you chain Widowmaker, and you take it. Yeah.
I like Danko second stuff.
Yeah, amazing
Danko's a
against
real
Danko.
ass
That's like
card.
another card, yeah. Spell cards, 3 engage, 3 Widowmaker, pretty standard. So this is the first time ever I've played this deck a lot. I played 3 multi.
You played 3. Is it the correct number?
Now it is the
Sky
correct
Striker.
number.
Yes. 2 to 3, baby.
Yes.
2 to
So
3.
against Salomon, you just activated. They just shit in their pants. And it's like, whoa, this is amazing. And they have to do something to it because they don't. And then you just jamming wave, twin, clear everything, and then even against mirror match, that's how you win. This is amazing.
Yeah.
To play around Ogre, you just activate double.
You agree with that.
And then, it's you just literally plays around Ogre just dead. Can't do anything. You can watch the feature match.
I don't think you lost the Sky Striker mirror at all.
I don't know what that is, bro.
What's a mirror,
Played
bro?
7 buys.
7 bucks. Tell man. Was it not even close, bro?
And looked at me, I was in a losing spot. He looked around, I was like, whoa, what's going on?
I was like, you won that game, bro?
Yeah, game ones were 30, 35 minutes long, and I'm pretty comfortable. I just want to play rematch all day, bro. Just bring it on.
Yeah.
And I had 2 field spell. I was doing 3. And I was testing Phantasma in this build, but it just conflicts too much. Me and Ed talked about playing Econ, but Phantasma is just insane trying to draw into hand shot. But then I realized that playing not less hand shot is the correct way to go. So we just decided on 2 and then 2 terraformings. For the ones off, we played 1 jamming wave, 1 eagle booster, 1 shark cannon, 1 afterburner, 1 hornet drone. These are pretty staple.
So the question is, why aren't you jumping on the bandwagon and people playing 2?
It's great, but I still value twin more.
Yeah.
It's good that when Trickstar were a deck, I played 2 of these, because you just hit them with this and they don't expect it, and then now against Salomon, 2 of this is good, but I just feel like twin is just more valuable, and facing twin and resolving twin after multi-roll, and then even mirror match, and it also good against Orcus, standby face, you hit the spell card. So it's overall twin is a great card, and this card is I also played Call by the Grave, so it's either was 2 of these or 2 more Call by the Grave, which is a very similar scenario, because you could launch your card to resolve, and then you save your Call by the Grave for ogres in your match, and it's great against Salomon and Thunder Dragon going first. It's never dead. It's better than mini shared ride. Played 3 Twin Twister. pretty standard. I cut this card, and then I put it back in, and then like sometimes like you're trying to twist builds around to test it out, and like this is like I'm the most comfortable with this, like hitting it one feels well. Like a lot of people play MSTs, yeah, which is cute, but I think this is just generically better. For the searcher card, those are all the strikers, and 2 terraforming. Played 1 upstart, 1 reinforcement, and 2 goods for the package, and then 1 metaphor fusion.
Wait, but that's not a second?
Yeah, why not 2?
Why not 2, bro? Ask
not
Cody.
3?
Why not 3?
Because Manav actually knows how to make a deck. Bro,
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, Cody.
Thank you.
We love you,
I'm
Cody.
sorry, Cody. I'm sorry. Like,
So
all
2
of our
is
deck
incorrect?
profiles literally just shit on him.
Is 2 incorrect?
Ask Cody.
What was your record in Swiss?
So
Day 1 and
day
2.
1, I went X1. I actually could have won my last round. I actually got too excited and I ended up misplaying. I was like super excited. I'm like, I kind of got like cocky. I'm not gonna lie. I just Widow Anchor, his Foxy, and then he just had Vilifire. Shout out to Justin Delhan,
Main
great
deck
job.
shared right.
Main deck shared right. That was
Main
amazing
deck,
because I was
baby.
gonna kill him. Yeah, he's a great player. And day 2, I pretty much went undefeated, and then I lost. I'll explain how I lost.
The 4th round.
Yeah, the 4th round. 2 desires. This card says draw 2. It's like really, 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 really good. I would want to play 3. It's either between it was 3 Call by the Grave, or 3 of this, or 3 twin. I had to decide. I just value twin more than 3 of this and then 3 of this. So that was pretty much the ratio. And this card is amazing. This how like there's times you break the Sky Striker and then you just stall on this card, and this card is like the
Main
best card.
So how did this perform during the
You can ask this man what happened in my early rounds.
What's the best story? There can only be one with Manav. Damar.
Manav set Ash, drew, flipped it against Salomon Great, and 8 turns later, he saw a playable card.
Did you say 8 turns?
And he won.
He waited 8 turns on this one card?
It's an FTK.
Isn't that's a slow TK.
Yo, this card is insane. Even against mirror match, they're just so happy. Oh, Hayate. I'm like, alright, flip this. And like, Kagari's dead. You can't make Kagari. And it's so hard to out this. And a lot of people are not maining twin. And I usually end up siding it out against mirror match. It's like this card is like a blowout card. You want to see it once, and then people play around it, and then like I don't even have it. Like you're playing around nothing to begin with.
That's awesome.
That's the main deck. 41 card with Upstart. 41's always a great number.
It's the perfect number.
It's the perfect number. Let's go into extra deck.
Let's go.
Played 3 Hayate. I was doing 2 and the 2 kinda, and then I just value this more because when it gets to mirror match, sometimes people love to negate this. I think it's correct if you have advantage, and then like negating this is not that important. You want to just negate the Kagari because like Kagari is the one that actually does something. This is just inflict 15, try to have you set up. So I think poking in mirror match, I get 2 of these in, then I'm like open to go for game. So that's the whole point for this card. So I think 3 was like worked out very well. 3 Shizuku, pretty standard. 3 Kagari, and then 1 of Kayana. This came up like once or twice. Very, very it doesn't come up that often.
The one time you summoned it, you died.
I did die.
Yeah.
I did die.
Yeah.
It was
The
crazy.
one time I saw you summon it, you died.
I was asking that, I'm like, hey, do I just summon this and I'll negate this and then I just survive? And then right when I summoned this, the guy dropped Phantasmic. And it was
Oh my
game
God.
exactly. Because I had Ray in graveyard and I was like, man, I should just let it go. I survived next turn. Because I had Spirit Mode in hand for like the Thunder Dragon board. And I summoned this and I just died. And I'm just like,
Phantasmic's a card, bro.
yeah. For the Nightmares, I played 1 and 1, the best ones. Played 1 Borosaur game. I made this card a lot. So this is the best card in my extra deck.
The best one.
The best one. Hita. This card is insane.
Bro.
This card is like godly. This and then turns into this so fast.
It does.
And like this card is amazing. The plays I did was like amazing. Like one of my opponents had triple Colossal and then 2 Levineer. I Widow Anchor, his Colossal, summon Ray, make Kagari, add Widow Anchor back, make Hida, Specialist Phoenix, make Unicorn, make this one Ningersu, and then after that, I Widow Anchor is Colossal, use effects, send a Colossal, and send another Colossal. And I just like won from there.
You auto one,
Yeah,
baby.
it was this card's like overplayed. This is like our needle fiber. Like you should be playing this card now. This card's amazing. Like even like against it's best against Salomon. It's just
Still they're bailing.
no one expects it, and you just kill him. Like Borisode is like so faster to make now.
Yeah.
Side deck card. I was still afraid of Secret Village, and going second against Salomon and Mirror Match. I played 2 Prankatop. Ultra Guys is not performing very well, so I cut down on like evenly matched. I think that card just sucks ass. Cut down on Heavy Duster and also Typhoon. Don't play those. I think this is just it's like amazing. Area space with this is like pretty much game. 3 Shared Ride for Mirror Match. I also play this card going first against Salomon Great. I think it's really good. It puts them on the clock. They just like panic, so it's like a +1 worst case scenario. And then against Mirror Match going second to this card, just a blowout. 1 point, let me just draw 8 cards, and I'm like, I'm killing you next turn if you don't kill me. 2 Ogre. This is strictly for Mirror Match, for the multi-roll, and then like people depend on the multi-roll a lot. That's how you beat it. And also against Thunder Dragon. Hitting like the Saryuja on the effect when they have Elfie, and then it kind of puts them in a tough spot after they use their baby dragons. So I think it's generically really good. Against Summon Sork, of course. 2 Lancia. This card was amazing. I wish I played 3. Like against my top, like before the last now, I just shotgunned this card. I had the can be only 1, and he just couldn't do anything. He just had to pass. Yeah, this card was like really overperformed. I wish I had 3. And also, I was afraid of Thunder Dragon again going first. That's like my worst matchup. I can't search. Played 2 Summon Limit. It was like, I just want to have as much floodgates as I can. I decided on like Twin Twister, Jamming Waves going first. Like, I'd rather just see these and also play Soul Drain. No one plays this card. This card is amazing. Against Salomon, against Thunder Dragon. Like, or like hits my Ray. I can't summon Ray from the graveyard. But, like against Thunder Dragon, the banishing effect, like I just shotgun this, play around Denko. You have to shotgun all of them, cause like unless I have Veiler in hand and they just summon Denko, they think they're safe. I just Veiler to Denko. After they summon twice, this still resolves. They're counting their summons. So summon limit. It was like 3 summon limit this, but I value this more over that. And then going second 3 Sphere Mode.
Yes, card.
Yeah.
Breaking every board.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
You need to get this on the dragon sometimes.
Yeah, like we drew it, and then like opponent made us go first. Like that other play that didn't have, if it worked out, like we would have so won that game. Yeah. It was amazing. Like we played it out perfectly, but we didn't know he decided Phantasmic going second. So it would have been like game. But I just think this is the best out. Like Cherries is amazing, but like good Thunder Dragon players, they'll still rip like 4 cards and end on 2 negates. Like you Cherries are Colossal and you distill on Hot Red and the Crystal Wing or Zombie Sign.
Or Goliath.
Or
Goliath. And they rip 2 cards out of your hand.
And then you're just like, man, I still can't play. It's so hard,
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Alright, so experience from the first Team YCS you've ever experienced.
I think it was amazing. Big shout out to Konami.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like interacting with my teammates. Big shout out to Ed. Man, he played this.
Ed is a god, bro. What was your record, Ed?
Out.
What was the final record?
Like 13. Like all my matches are in Swiss.
In Swiss.
Ours were like very similar.
Yeah. I went 9-1. Manav went 9-1, and
Cody went like.
We don't talk about Cody.
Cody tried.
Cody was there for the ride.
Yeah, but Ed, there's so many times I saw Ed play. I'm just like, he would ask me, and he knows like he don't want to bother me because I'm like so focused when I'm playing. He's like, man, should I bother Manav? And he looks at me. I'm like, 1 second, Ed, 1 second. Let me. He's like, yeah, just do it. Just do it. There was a play he did, siding Lancia going second. I was like, wow, just do it. And Vanity's
end. Going first.
Going first. I was just like, oh my god, it was just amazing against Orcus, and then the play against Andres.
Oh, where I just summoned Vanities.
You summoned Vanities.
Very skillfully.
It was amazing. Cody saw it. He was like, "Whoa, Ed, you were crazy." I'm like, I didn't even know what happened. I just like, won mine, and I'm just like, sad about what happened. So my top 4 match, Cody won his match, and like I'm playing, and then there's like literally like 20 seconds left, dude. And then like I had multi-roll face up, and then I have like 6 cards in my hand, and like I have a Widow Anchor, double engage, Ray on the field, multi-roll the fuel spell, any card I have, doesn't matter. He has 3 monsters, and I took 6,000 damage the previous turn. All I had to do was like, engage into like Widow Anchor, and then Kagari add engage into Widow Anchor. I didn't even care about drawing from engage. All I have to do, enter battle phase, take all his monsters, and attack for game. And then unfortunately, clock run out. I think clock is like a very big issue. I don't think it should be correct, especially in a 3v3. Like a lot of communication being going around. You have to help your teammates. So I feel like time should be like definitely be a big
extended in top.
Yeah, definitely. It was extended, but I think it should be like
Kinda should not be a win condition.
It should not be a win condition. Shout out to them. They end up winning the YCS. Happy for problem.
Another thing, with the 3v3 being new, what would you prefer? Do you want to see more of these in a season, or like?
Oh yeah, at least once a year.
At least once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like a lot. But
no,
like
once a year. It's amazing. Like UDS is like one of the best events ever, but like winning the belt's very important. But like I think 3v3 was amazing. It turned out really good. Big shout out to Konami.
Like all the best players tops.
Yeah, literally.
It was literally probably one of the hardest event I've played in. It was so competitive. Top 4 teams were like, it was insane. There's like so many events in top 4 teams. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the deck.
Shadows, baby.
I have a big list.
Let's see it, baby. Manav Tamar. I'm zooming into your shirt right now, bro.
That's okay. I want to give shout out to people who came from my locals first. Caleb, Leonard, Scott, Junior, and Denny. Big shout out. Caleb for letting me borrow cards. All of them, they always support. Danny's always there supporting me. Like every match he's watching me, like, it doesn't matter, he's scrubbed out, he's always happy.
Yeah.
He works hard,
support no matter what.
Yeah, he's just always there, and then like big shout out to like, Seeps, Hani, like we've been talking, communicating a lot. And I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Hector and Robin, for providing everything, best team. Like, I love my crew.
Bro.
Oh yeah, this is
Lit,
nice.
bro.
Nice.
It's
wild.
Nice.
Shout out to, let's see here, Ed and Cody.
Ed and Cody for sure. Ed mostly.
No,
Cody kind of.
No, I think honestly it's a team event.
It's a
And,
We're just giving
we
Cody
literally
our time.
give Cody shit, but like Cody put in a lot of work.
He like really worked hard. So
Yeah, and
like,
he
did.
yeah.
We just like to mess with Cody because, that's our boy.
I feel bad. It's like 18 minutes of just shitting on Cody.
You don't feel bad. You smiling, bro.
Oh man, but I want to, man. Ed is wild.
He's a god of his
He's
game,
wild.
bro.
He's wild. No, so he had some Fruit Loops in the morning.
He brought this
the
box,
bag.
full box.
Full box.
Check out the stream. Check out the stream.
Check
I
out the
have
stream,
Fruit
you
Loops
know.
on
So
the
every
stream.
time he sat down, he offered to pay. You guys want some Fruit Loops?
Yeah, he
All
was
his
so
opponents,
nice,
so-
bro.
Yeah,
And then he 2-0'd them.
There was some unwinnable games, and I don't know how, he did it. He pulled it off, man. Like, the way he built the deck was amazing. I think Ed's like one of the best deck builders there is. Don't.
Why do you
stop?
it up, bro?
Stop it! Stop
You
it!
get the credit, bro.
Big shout out to Slim and Johnny.
You already know, baby.
Always. The Canada crew behind.
Where's Maxime?
Maxime?
Maxime, man.
Maxime.
baby.
Hey, what format was it yesterday night? Hey, Maxime, for real, come back.
He's gone.
Maxime. Maxime! Hey, dog, don't do this to me. I'm literally zooming into the stairs. Come back, please. Maxime, bro!
Yo, Maxime, bro.
No, tell him.
You gotta, can you sing the prayer for me one time? You bless my deck.
Tell him, Maxime.
For the one time, would you bless my deck?
Une parmi tant d'autres.
Ah!
Parmi tant d'autres.
But what format was yesterday night, Saturday night?
I don't know.
No, it's totally nice. Tell me, baby.
I don't know.
No, tell me. What time?
What, the format?
S word.
No, I cannot say.
Say it one
Just say
time.
it.
No.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh word. Say it. Tell him, Matt. Tell him.
You have to say
You have to say it one time.
You have
I
to say
said no 0 time. Man.
No, sir. That
No, one time, baby. We're literally looking at your face,
No,
bro.
you can't keep the camera there.
You can't disappoint me like this, bro. Tell him enough. This is gonna hurt our feelings.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Shit, c'est fou.
Shizuku? No, wrong.
say it.
Yo,
Alright, disregard.
I'm gonna say it for you. Chagall format.
This should off for my.
Thank
It
you.
only took about
It
45
took a while. It took a while, but we got it.
Yeah. Shout out to my other teammates, Denny. You know, and
Hey,
shout out to Gunther. You know, Granat coming on top. You know, shout out to everyone else for the support, locals, everything. But that's pretty much it.
Alright, man.
Still
Fine,
watching
man.
the video.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
people that stayed this
That
long.
stayed this long.
Stayed this long. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Y'all the best. Shout outs to Ed, because
Yeah,
he's the
man.
best.
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Alright, man. Congrats on the 3rd place finish at YCS Atlanta, the first team YCS, bro. And congratulations, bro. Thanks again.